I do want to get a little bit into our matchup with Saratoga versus CBA and what that looks like. And real quickly, I want to expound on that game. And I know who you're going with, who your number one team, Saratoga versus CBA.
Okay.
So, obviously, you're going with Saratoga.
Well, speak for yourself, and you go what you think. All right? Don't worry about what I'm doing. All right?
I gotta worry about you. I gotta keep a close eye on you for real. It gets crazy around here.
I'm just saying, you got CBA out of your top 5. So I don't know how you can go any other way than Saratoga.
No, because what I told you was these teams are literally 4 points or less apart. So it's not out of the realm of possibility because they dropped out of my top 5 that they won't beat Saratoga and maybe possibly enter to my top 5, thus dropping Saratoga a little bit in the top 5. They might take a dip.
As we can see, anybody can beat anybody. You know what I mean?
Right. I think CBA is going to beat Saratoga.
Wow, that's a whoa, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Really. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going. Because I really believe that Saratoga has been struggling with the outside shooting. All right, and I think that with Chudy, yes, he's formidable. Chudy's tough, inside competitor. They have Signer and they have a big boy, very strong. I don't think they're going to have their way on the inside presence. And I believe that somebody else is going to, and somebody really hasn't emerged for Saratoga. Somebody have to emerge. Aiden Holmes had a good game. He's going to have to emerge for Saratoga. And on the other side, you have Jordan King, outside shooting. You got Grimes. You got Foley. You got guys that can knock the ball down on the outside. They won't have that problem. And they have a little bit of inside presence. Saratoga, on the other hand, have to see where their identity at when it comes to being able to put the ball in the hole from the outside.
You done?
I'm done.
Okay. All right. So
are you finished or are you done?
For real. Now, my thing with Saratoga is it's been stated the outside shooting has not been the same as last year. Like you said before, Matt Larkin, all right,
AJ Lawton,
Nick Chudy, is not walking through that door.
No.
Okay, so we understand that.
I know you keep looking for him, but they're not coming. Go ahead.
We're gonna move along, all right? But my thing is this, Coach, they haven't played well and they've been winning games. All right, it's just been an outstanding performance. This having the ability to grit out games, being gritty. You know what I mean? Grinding out games. You're a grinder, blue collar type of team out there. You know what I mean? Last year was all glitz and glamour. It was all Hollywood last year. Now this year, you got the hard hat, lunch pail type of mentality. 10 boots on, ready to get in. You know what I mean? With some Wranglers on, hard jacket. That's how them guys coming through this year. Okay.
Right.
Now, my thing with them is very simple, Coach. Chudy will be a force with anybody. Now, you said Signer. I think it won't be an issue at all. You also got Will Fox, who's going to be there, tipping balls away, deflecting, tapping balls out. He's going to be the defensive guy in there that's going to have the energy for this type of game, start to finish. I thought he might have been lacking the last couple games. You know what I mean? So if Will Fox is coming to play, he could be the X factor. The next thing is Rogan. The young sophomore, he's big, he's like 6'4", 6'5", plays the guard. You know what I mean? He hasn't really got going. I see something out of that guy that could be real special from that kid. You know what I mean? So once he starts to get going, and this might be the game where he starts to get going, you know what I mean? It can get real interesting.
You got a lot of ifs and fifths up in there. I'm just saying. If this guy get going, if the shooting can happen.
But some guys are young. Up in the air.
You can't have a lot of ifs against CBA.
Aiden Holmes gonna bring it.
I say if there. All right. I need some absolutes.
Yeah.
You can't tell a lot of ifs.
Aiden Holmes is coming to play.
All right.
Okay.
Because I didn't have a lot of ifs. I had like certainties. Grimes can stroke from the outside.
I didn't hear you say Grimes word name.
Foley can strike.
It's the first time I'm hearing Foley.
Are you serious?
It's the first time I heard you say Foley.
Wow, this is crazy. This is what I gotta deal with, y'all.
Right.
I know y'all all heard me say Foley.
This guy
told me he didn't hear Foley.
He did say he's gonna be quiet, right? So I talked, but he interrupted me.
This guy says crazy stuff.
He finished or he done?
Yo, I know that's what you would say to me if I finish or I'm done. I try to be, but you say things that get me going. I'm like, what, did he just say that?
All right, so we'll see. What can CBA do outside of King just going bananas out there?
They do it by committee anyway. King is just their catalyst.
If he doesn't drop 25 or better against Saratoga, they're going down.
Nah, I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't say that because with King, dropping 25 or better sometimes can be feast or famine because he's a high volume shooter. How many shots are he's going to take to get to 25? So I'm not saying, I'm not going in there and say that. No, I wouldn't say that either. It depends on how. Now you got amnesia. Now you forget about how this dude poured 20 into the first half against Shin. You forget on the last game how he was hitting the stops and pops, and we were talking about if that guy hits that shot, he's almost unguardable. You forget real easy all of a sudden. You forget real easy.
I just said if he don't get 25. I just said if he don't get 25, it's gonna be a long night for CB. I just said
no, you're saying that he has to take a lot of shots to get 25.
I didn't say that. I said if he don't get 25.
He don't have to take a lot of shots to get 25. He doesn't have to take a lot of shots to get 25.
I didn't say anything about how many shots he takes. I said if he doesn't get 25.
He has to play within himself and within the flow of the game. He's one of the few players I ever saw in Coach Domel's system with that type of latitude. We do right, and I'm just saying, with that type of latitude, with great power comes great responsibility. Yes. You know what I mean? Yes. And now he can get into a thing where it's Saratoga, it's a big game. You know he likes to assert himself. He likes to be the man. He likes the stage. He likes all those things. Yeah. So he has to play within himself because he has the committee of things and tools and people to work around him to get them involved.
Yeah, you're right. So, you're right. And the thing about it too, Coach, both of these teams have a common opponent, Boston Spa. All right, so they beat Boston Spa. Saratoga did, Coach, by 8, 63-55, and it was a little deficit there for CBA, Coach, a 6-point deficit going the other way, not the other way. All right,
I have one question for you.
57-51. Okay, so that is, and I think was CBA at home? I'm not sure.
But no, when was that game played? What was the Saratoga Boston Sox game played?
I just said that.
I just said, when was it? Early on in the season, correct? So now we have a better Boston Spa team, right? Obviously, they gotten better. So we really can't have the common opponent of it being as indicative of that game because that was early on. I'm just saying it was early on in the season. They got to take that into context. Okay. All right, that's all I'm saying.
So Saratoga didn't get better?
Saratoga definitely got better.
Okay.
Have Saratoga. Obviously, they got better, returning 5 new guys in their starting position and getting acclimated with one another. However, their propensity to constantly eke out close games has to be. It can be awesome on one hand. Yeah. It can be because anytime you're on the road to achieving a championship, you're going to have close games. Right. There's not a walk away you're going to have. Right. So one thing about Saratoga, I will give you this. Having new 5 players, having been in those kind of games does prepare them so it's not like overwhelming to them when they get in a close game and people don't know what to do. Right. But from a veteran standpoint, CBA is the veteran team. They have 3 returning starters last year that's been there, done that. Right. With O'Toole, Signer, and obviously Jordan King. Yep. So given that fact, if Saratoga becomes a little bit unsure of themselves, and I give a lot of credit to Usher because he keeps them guys stable no matter what, it'll be interesting to see if their outside shots don't start falling down early.
I mean, both teams I'll say more or less. I think CBA lives from outside more than Saratoga does.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
Fair. I will give a slight edge to Saratoga in the inside. Not major because their back-to-the-basket guy is Trudy. That's who they feature as the back-to-the-basket guy. I mean, Signer, you got a high-volume shooter in Jordan King, and then you got those outside shooters. So a lot of times, Signer is compelled to chip in when he can. He doesn't look to assert himself or try to dominate or take over the game. He's more or less, when it's there, he'll take it. Same thing with O'Toole. But when you have shooters around you who can knock down shots.
And that's the issue that they'd had against LaSalle. Especially starting that game. LaSalle had them shooters, and they don't spot those guys there, like the Foleys and the Grimes, and of course King. Right. You know what I mean? Spot those guys early, man. It could be a long night for Saratoga. So they got their work cut out for them, and it's recognizing where shooters are, rotating properly, getting high hands out, closing out properly. Those things are going to be very critical in this matchup.
Because Saratoga is at home. So Saratoga's at home.
And the Storm will be there for this game.
They will be there, and the place to be packed. And being at home, but CBA Domel, Hall of Fame coach here, have him ready to play regardless.
Is any coach you think that can probably overcome such a travel hindrance? It will probably be somebody like Domel.
Domel, like a Dezikis, those type of guys.
Right.
Absolutely, yeah. So we'll see what happens, but it'd be crazy because once CBA take care of their business, like I'm wondering what you're gonna do with your top 5. That's gonna be crazy, yo. That's gonna be nutty, yo.
That Chris Boy let me down.
Wow. Can I just ask one favor?
One favor.
When we're all done and the season concludes, right, and it's declared I'm definitely the winner, on air, I want to be able to take that crystal ball and just smash it.
Why you want to smash my crystal ball?
Either like that or take a hammer right on air. I just want to know, just on air, just bam, just crash it.
I mean, it gives me a lot of wisdom, man, a lot of insight, a lot of inspiration.
Do you sleep with
I don't sleep with it. It gives me the power to come on this set every Saturday, coach.
Yeah.
And just run through you.
Yeah, Danielle ain't having you sleep it down. Danielle ain't letting you sleep it down.
I mean, it's what it is.
But I definitely want to give a shout out to our production company,
Yes,
the production over there. Danielle does a fabulous job.
Thank you, Danielle.
Yeah, definitely along with Kurt. Those guys do a good job.
Kurt, the man.
Yeah,
right.
so they do a
Captain
good job.
Kurt. Yeah, Danielle, coach, she's the one that holds down the camera for us every game.
Oh, absolutely,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Gives them angles and things like that. So that's very important for us to bring the footage to all the people out there. And I hope you enjoy it. And give her a shout out on our social media outlets saying, Danielle, you're doing a great job holding that camera up. All right?
And you can also give a shout out about me holding him up. So, I appreciate it.
And you can talk about my top 5, how I every week how I just
obliterate? That's the word you want to use?
I'm trying to find a stronger word. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just crazy.
I'm just trying to help you because you need a little help, but like to think that you destroy or even do anything, I mean, you need more than that. Matter of fact,
okay, we gotta close up.
All right, well, what I would suggest, get you another crystal ball. You might need 2.
All right, coach. All right, Kurt, take us out with the fader. Umoja 2 TV. Peace.
Peace.